Hi, good afternoon. I would like to say that I did start out today with my hair down, and I went gallivanting with Joan with my hair down. I got so dang hot. We went in a place called the Cozy Coop to eat lunch, and I guess their air conditioning was broken. I don't know, but I was about to die. I said, "Is it just me, or is it hot in here?" And Joan, who was wearing a long sleeve winter sweater, said, "No, it's a bit hot in here, dear. Is it, dear? Because I'm about to die." Yeah. But I just wanted to say, in reference to yesterday's video, which aired today, it's also confusing, about the guy who went to Savannah. I told him, which I forgot to tell y'all this, I said, when I was much younger and traveling to Savannah, I always fancied myself moving to Savannah when I retired because I love Savannah that much. It's just a beautiful town on a river. There is a beach within 20 minutes. And I fancied myself moving to Savannah. And then, if I might say,
This might be TMI. TMI, over here.
TMI, but I'm going to say it anyway because that's who I am. Menopause hit. And I said, "Oh, no. No. I want to move further north of where I am in Marietta, Georgia, because Blue Ridge doesn't have quite the heat and humidity that Marietta does. However, I think probably, I don't know, when you get to Miss Jones' age, perhaps you aren't hot all the time because you can wear a long sleeve sweater when it's hot outside and find it a tad bit warm." Yeah. So probably by the time I do get to move north, I'll probably be of the age that I'm cold all the time. So anyway, Joan and I gallivanted all over the town. We started out at a bird shop. She wanted, well, her son got her a hummingbird feeder. She's never had one before, and she wanted a shepherd's hook. So I told her the different places, and I said what I would not get is one of those that comes in pieces and you screw it together, because I have found that those are not very sturdy. Okay? I have found that they're not. Maybe you've had a great one, but mine always break down at those connector joints. Yes. So I said, I'm sure you could get one at Walmart or here, Ace Hardware, and blah, blah, blah. I said, now there is a bird shop. She said, I know exactly where you're talking about. It's right next to the pet boutique. I said, yes. I said, I know they'll have them because they have bird feeders and all the likes there. So we went there, and she got her a very nice shepherd's hook, which is not really a shepherd's hook because it doesn't hook like this at the top. It's more like a shepherd's arm because it arms out and has the little hooky-doo. I said, now, good thing you're tall because this thing is very tall. And once I got it in the ground, I probably wouldn't be able to reach the hummingbird feeder. But she wanted it tall enough because she's going to put it by her porch so she can see it. Once we get it in the ground, it's going to be a foot shorter. So, I mean, that darn thing is huge. I had to lay down both back seats and put it in there at an angle to fit in the back of my car. It's a big one. Yeah, that's what she said. That's a big one. But anyway, we got her hummingbird feeder pole. And they gave her the stuff that goes with it, the nectar. But I told her how to make nectar. And then we went to Hobby Lobby. And I said, do you have scrubbing sponges? Not scrubbing sponges, but like the bottle brushes. And she said, no. I said, you're going to need those because you got to get in there and clean. And I was telling her how often to fill it up. And when it's hot and humid, you're going to notice that it develops mold a little bit faster. I mean, just after a day or two, you're going to see black on the inside of the feeder. I said, but when it's cooler and drier, the water is good for a couple of days, several days. Anyway, I was giving her all the details on the hummingbirds. Yeah, so she's very excited about all that. And after we left Hobby Lobby, we went to Home Goods, and she picked up a pillow, and she said, "How much are these?" And she was hugging it. It was beautiful. It had birds and butterflies on it. Birds and butterflies. I said, "Well, they're $25 a piece." And I could see the look in her eyes. She was wandering off. And I said, "If you would allow me, I would love to buy you one for your birthday." She said, "Would you?" I said, "I would love to." There ain't no way I couldn't have bought that for her, because I knew she wanted to. She's a very symmetrical person. She said, "Well, I just didn't want to spend that much money on 2 pillows, so I appreciate it." So she let me buy her a pillow for her birthday, so that was good, yeah. And then we left there and went to Kirkland's, and then we went to the Cozy Coop, and then we went to Petco, and then we went to Publix. And by the time I got home, my hair was drenched. Drenched, I tell you, drenched. Because I was about to die from the heat exhaustion, and I had to take my pants off and everything. I mean, I put on shorts, but yeah, I wore long pants like an idiot. I was about to die. I was like, what is wrong with me? Have I just woken up from a long winter's nap and I think it's not hot outside? Do y'all want to see what I bought? Okay, hold on. Hey, it's me again. Did I spend too much money this morning? Perhaps. Perhaps. Look at this beauty thing. This beauty thing. Look how it's wrapped. Like, you could get married carrying that down the aisle, couldn't you? Because it's already wrapped. Isn't that lovely?
Isn't she lovely?
What am I going to do with it? I don't know, but I'll figure out something. Hobby Lobby had all their fall foliage. Is that the right word? They had all their fall stuff, not only their foliage. 40% off. I got that. Yes. $10 with 40% off. I got these, which are placemats, but I'm going to put them in my bedroom. So my grandmother, I have my grandmother's dresser and bedside tables, and she had glass cut to fit on top of those to keep the wood scratched free. So I just want to put these on top to set something on. I just thought they was pretty. They were $6.99 and 40% off. Yeah, let's just go Hobby Lobby first. I think we all know the story that my sister gave me a bedspread that has just completely uprooted my life because it's making me change everything in there. But I just loved this. Yeah, that's Hobby Lobby. Sorry, I had to think for a minute. It was $7.50, and because it's fall, it was 40% off. Look at there. Look at there. I don't know if that's what's going to go in there, but look at there. And I got a short one because they look beautiful together. And then we went to Home Goods, and I got this one to go with them because it's good to stack things in threes. You're supposed to stack and all. No, I don't mean stack, but clump. Group. That's the word, group. Also, I don't like plastic shower curtain liners, okay? Because it seems like they're leeches, okay? And like, for some reason, when you're taking a shower, it seems like they just grope you, okay? And it's not a fun groping. It's like it attaches itself to your body. So anyway, I get these, and they're more of a silky material, but they're the liners, shower curtain liners, and they're easy to wash because those plastic ones get all weird. You know, they get all like that if you wash them. And these just hang pretty, and they don't stick to you. Nobody wants to be groped in the shower by their shower curtain, okay? I got the girls some gummies. Gummy bears. Not gummies. You know what I'm saying? It does say gummies. It's candy, okay? It's not the gummy, you know? Okay, and then, oh, yeah, Hobby Lobby. I got me some of these lemon candies to suck on, because I get the dry mouth sometimes. And it's nice, like, when I'm going to take Penny for a walk. And I got this for Lisa for Christmas, and she never watches my videos. I mean, watch her watch this one, but isn't that pretty? She loves dragonflies, so I got that for her. And then I got this for my sister for Christmas. These came from the bird shop.
Oh boy, it's all tangled up. Goodness gracious.
My sister loves birds. And they're cardinals. Aren't they beautiful? It's 3 cardinals. And then it's got, like, you could put food down in there. But she can hang that on her back porch. Isn't it beautiful? And I tell you what, I would like to go back and see if they have more. But maybe a different bird for my boss, because she likes blue jays. If I could get one that's got the shape of a blue jay head instead of a cardinal head. Anyway, that was my purchases. I got a lot. But I haven't been shopping in a very long time. Not like this. So it was lovely.
Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful?
But we had a grand old time. Yes, we did. So anyway, I guess that's it for this one. I showed you all my stuff, and yeah, I guess that's all. So I hope you enjoyed it.
Stop talking like that, Tracy. I can't. Once I get to talking like this, it's hard to stop. I know, right?
But I want you to see these together. Isn't that pretty to have 3 of them together? See, if you take one away, it's not the same. You put 3 of them together, and it just kind of completes the look, you know? This one was, I think it was $7 with 40% off. And this one was $7 with 40% off. Isn't that crazy? They were the same price and 2 different sizes. And then this one was only $6.99. Now, it wasn't 40% off, but that's fine. That's a beautiful bottle for $7. And it's authentic, 100% recycled glass. It's authentic. It's got a sticker and everything. So, anyway, I've already said, I hope you enjoyed this. So, remember, I love you. Jesus loves you. We hope he's coming back soon, because people do be crazy. And I'll talk to you on the next one, okay? Toodles, my noodles, and stay silly.